Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another freaking video. This is everything that you guys are going to need today to slay this lace, okay? And we're gonna start off. I'm just combing back the hairs on my closure, and this is a 5x5 HD lace closure. Like, it don't even look that bad already before I even started to bleach it. But yeah, we're gonna just comb the hair back, and I use the hairspray to just help lay those hairs down because you don't want to make a mistake and bleach the hair, you guys. Like, that's the biggest no-no. We only want to bleach the knots. So just carefully comb the hairs out the way. Make sure that there's no hairs anywhere. As you can see, like, that's basically what I was doing before I got ready to mix my bleach up. And I'm just taking the BW2 bleaching powder, and I just got this from my local beauty supply store. You can get it off of like Amazon, you can get it from Walmart. You can basically find this product anywhere. It's not hard at all, you guys. And I only bought the packets because I knew I wasn't gonna need a lot. I was only doing the closure, so the packets are the same as the buckets. It's just less product. And I'm just pouring that into my mixing bowl. And then I'm also going to be using the 30 volume developer. And I chose the 31 because it does take a little longer than the 40. But you guys, when it comes to your lace closure, you don't want to over bleach it. So yes, the 30 takes a little longer, but it's also going to ensure that you don't over bleach your knots or you don't bleach the hair. And with the texture that you're gonna want with this, you guys, you're gonna want it to almost be like toothpaste but a little thicker, because you don't want the bleach to seep through the knots and get on your hair as well. So just make sure you have a nice texture with this, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about once I'm done mixing it all up. And just take it step by step. Don't rush this process. Pour a little. If you need to add more liquid or developer, add it. If you need to add more powder, bleach, add it. Just make sure that you guys have a nice texture, okay? As you guys can see, when I needed to add the powder, I added the powder. When I needed to add the developer, I added developer. And this right here is the perfect texture, you guys. You see how it's just sticking onto that brush and it's not falling off? That's how you want it to be. So let's get ready to apply it to the lace. So no, but let's get ready to apply to this lace, y'all. And when you apply it, you do not want to press in hard. Like, you just want to lightly apply it, you guys, because like I said, you don't want it seeping out to that hair. You just want it on the knots. So just apply it softly. It might look like I'm doing it rough, but trust me, I'm not. And as you guys can see, I was using this brush at first, but I didn't like the way that it was applying the bleach to me. So I did end up switching over to just a butter knife, which you guys will see, and that's perfectly fine. Like, if you prefer to use the butter knife, use the butter knife. If you prefer to use a brush, use it. Do whatever works best for you. Just for me, once I used that butter knife, it was working way better for me. So yeah, just make sure y'all cover the entire thing with bleach. Make sure that once you get up to that to the front part, like the edges of it, definitely don't press too hard up in there, because those knots do bleach faster than the back. That's why I started in the back and I just like worked my way up to the front so they all can process evenly. And once I was done, I did let it sit for 25-30 minutes. I just set a timer on my phone, and I also did like steady keep check on it just to make sure that it was not over bleaching or anything. And I am going to just flip it over flat and lay it on my aluminum foil. And I'm just going to be lifting up the hairs just to make sure that there isn't any hair laying on bleach. And yeah, we're going to let that sit, and I'll be back once it's time to rinse it off. Alright y'all, so I let that sit for 30 minutes and I went ahead and rinsed it off. My water is like warm, it's not cold and it's not too hot. I have like basically like warm water, and you're just gonna rinse that off. And once you rinse all of that off, I'm gonna be taking my Shimmer Lights purple shampoo for blonde and silver hair, just to make sure that I don't have like that gold bronzy look on my knots. So it don't have to be Shimmer Lights, but make sure you guys have some shampoo, purple shampoo. And I'm just lathering it on my lace really good. Just make sure that you give it a good wash. And once you're done using that, I did let it sit for maybe like 2-3 minutes before I finally rinsed it off. That is optional. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I did. And yeah, just wash it good. Don't scrub too hard because you don't want to, rip your lace or pull any extra hairs out. Just still give it a nice wash and rinse that out. And once I'm done rinsing that shampoo out, I'm just going to be taking this coconut milk conditioner. Now, you guys can use any conditioner, but if you do have Tresemme on hand, that one will work best with the hair. And I'm just going to basically like put some moisture back into the hair from bleaching it. So, yeah, just take you guys some conditioner, put it on there, do it the same way that you did the shampoo, lather it in nice and good, and then rinse that hair out. This is what the knots in the lace was looking like once I was done bleaching, washing, and conditioning it. And to me, it could have gone a little lighter. Some of the knots are still dark, so I actually re-bleached it, you guys. I did just let the hair and the lace dry some, and then I basically did the same process over, but I only let that bleach sit for maybe like 15 minutes because I didn't want to over process the hair, and I already did it for 30. And once that second bleach was done, baby, what lace! Like, look at those knots. It turned out beautiful, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.